Alright, hey YouTube. So today is September 20th, 2015. The reason I am saying the date ahead of time is because today was the day that my stepmom and my dad both basically told me that if I wanted to have a relationship with my siblings, the only way that could happen is if I never told them about my transition. And basically, whenever I came to visit, my girlfriend would have to call me by my birth name, and I would just go by she pronouns. And if I wasn't okay with that, I couldn't be around my siblings. So basically, I'm having to choose between living a lie and being happy and having a relationship with my family, which I think is pretty fucked up. It was like a 2 hour thing. There's a lot of fucking arguing back and forth, back and forth. At one point, she asked me to explain, like, try to help explain. I was trying to explain to her how I felt, like, how being trans felt, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just need you to understand that for the first time in my life, I'm actually really, really happy. I'm not cutting myself. I'm not wanting to kill myself. This is the first time that I've ever really been like this, ever. And she was like, well, you want to cut off your boobs? Is that's the same thing as body mutilation? How the fuck is that the same thing? Anyway. It's really frustrating because, like, I'm really upset. And I grew up an only child until I was, like, 20, and I really didn't even want siblings. And then I have them, and I love my little brother. He's my little, like, mini-me. And it breaks my heart that I'm gonna have to basically either lie to him or not see him. And I'm kind of torn because I feel like I shouldn't have to lie about who I am, but I also don't want my brother and sister to think I, like, abandoned them. I don't care about them. I don't want part of their life. It's fucking frustrating because I'm not gonna lie and I'm not gonna apologize for who I am, and it's upsetting because I don't like being in this situation. I knew that when I started transitioning that there was a very, very huge chance that I would have to at some point sacrifice being, like, either being in my family or being happy. I knew that I probably couldn't have both, and I'd basically just been avoiding talking to my parents on the phone for more than like 5 seconds and other than text because I knew that once I did talk to them, it would turn into this huge, ridiculous fucking thing. And so I don't know. As of right now, I am not speaking to my parents or my stepmom. Both of those conversations ended pretty horribly. They kept trying to tell me that that wasn't what they were saying. They weren't saying that I had to choose. And I was like, well, what you're telling me is that if I come to visit, I'm already on testosterone. I need to shave my face and look and act girly so my brother, who's 4, won't be confused. Even though if they would just tell him and let me talk to him, then he would be confused. Because it's going to be more confusing if he grows up thinking that he has a sister and then all of a sudden, like, they come around in 6 to 8 years or whatever. And all of a sudden, his sister looks like dad and has a mustache and a beard and all that jazz. And then I think one of the things that pissed me off the most was at one point I said, what are you going to do if I come to visit and when I look like a dude? And then my stepmom said, and I quote, you don't look like a man. Sorry, don't mean to hurt you. Even though she had just said to me that she's watched all my videos, even the one about misgendering. So her saying to me that I don't look anything like a man and then that she'll never respect me as a man, even though she already has told me that she's watched all my videos, and then saying that I'm not trying to hurt you, to me is complete and total bullshit. Because if you weren't trying to hurt me, you wouldn't be trying to make me choose, and you wouldn't have said that to me. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's fucking frustrating. And then they want to fucking send me messages about how, oh, your brother misses you, oh, your brother was crying, it's not going to be your birthday party, but that's not my fault. If I could be there, I would. But I'm not going to, like, give up being happy and lie to make them comfortable. Because they keep saying, oh, it's going to be hard on Aaron, it's going to be hard on Aaron. But I know that the reality is, it's hard on them, they don't understand. Aaron's 4, he's not going to give a shit. Like, ugh. I don't know. It's fucking frustrating, and I'm pretty sure I just lost my dad and my brother and sister, so that's where I am in life. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting at this point. I guess I've pretty much said what I need to say. I'm just hurt and upset and sad. I'm gonna watch the Emmys, and hopefully it'll cheer me up. I don't know. I'll probably make another video at some point later this week. I'll definitely be doing my video on Wednesday for the Trans Brotherly Advice channel. If you haven't checked it out, you should. I'll put the link below. Yeah, to any guys who are currently going through this, I'm sorry, because this fucking sucks. And I wish this on no other trans person or anyone in general. Just having your family just blatantly disown and tell you that they don't, like, accept you is really fucking hurtful. Yeah. Bye.